Hello everyone, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hello Penny, hello Ellen, hello Cherie, hello Nikki. Hi everyone, welcome. So, a couple of things we're going to go over tonight. Number one, hello Luann, hello Heather. Obviously, I'm here early, 2 hours earlier than I normally would be. So, the reason for that is as the night is falling a little bit earlier, I've decided to switch to a 6 o'clock spot. Now, that does not mean that I will be going live at 6 o'clock every single week for the rest of time. I'm only going live at 6 o'clock now so that I can get home at a normal hour until I have my production studio at home finished. Once my production studio at home is finished, I will go live late. Again, sometimes some of you that have been with me for a while know that I went live at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and a lot of you really enjoyed that. But for my own sanity, right now at this point, in my transition of life, so to speak, I need to go live a little bit earlier. So the good thing about that is all of my early folks that want to watch at 6 o'clock will be able to watch at 6 o'clock and we'll be good to go. And anyone that still likes to watch me later can just watch me later, because luckily I am syndicated, which means that you can watch my lives anytime you want. You can watch them later, you can watch them when I'm live, you can watch them whenever, which is a really cool part about YouTube. So as it is right now, I'm just going to go live a little bit earlier. I may even start doing some lives during the day while I'm here in the production studio. I don't know. We have so many new products that are coming and so many cool things that are happening that I may just go live and pop in all the time. But it's really fun to be able to go live because we have a literal full production studio right down the, well, I like to say right down the hall from my office, but I have to go down the hall through manufacturing, around through the green room, which is all of our raw goods, down another hallway, and then I get to the production studio. But I'm very fortunate that it is in the same building as where my office is. I am so fortunate, so fortunate. So, hello, Cool Cakes, Amalia. Is it Amalia? Hello, Michelle. So, we have so many things to talk about tonight. Is Renee here with us tonight? I don't know if Renee ever is on at night. She may just be on during the day. Is Renee here? Amalia, good. Good. So, Renee, who is always with us, hello Barbara, always with us on the live packing videos, which we have every Wednesday, so we'll have one tomorrow. That was another thing, Belinda. That was another big thing was Gina goes live at 8 on Tuesdays and I think Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it makes it a little bit easier. You can watch both of us now. I actually just was text messaging with her earlier. So we're going to make 2 cards tonight, Lord willing. We're going to make 2 cards tonight. One is a kind of a simple card using the stencil that I designed for Renee, specifically for Renee. She asked for a popcorn stencil, so I made her a popcorn stencil. And then we are going to also be talking about the brand new Fall Forest bundle. So we have a brand new Fall Forest collection. It's a really cool collection. And then also we're going to be using the new Ghost masks. So they are a special, oh good Kelly. They are a special, I don't want to explain it. They're like they're kind of a, you'll see whenever we make them. And also, before I forget, please, my dear, sweet, loving friends, check out the Brutus Monroe retirement section right now. you will get deals that you could not imagine would happen. The deals are incredible. Hello, Glenda. And they're available right now in the retirement section of BrutusMonroe.com. So if you go to the retirement section of Brutus Monroe, I think should be a big banner at the top. Go to that big banner, and that is where you will be able to see all the retirement stuff. It's like 70, 80, I think some of it's 90% off maybe. Go check it out. I think you're really going to be excited about it. So as it continues for the rest of the week for our broadcast schedule, obviously we have Today with me. Tomorrow you have Live with the gals that are going to be live picking. Remember, hello Markel. Remember, it is the last live of the month, which means we give away a $1,000 gift card if we hit the goal. That's what we do every month at the end of the month if we hit the goal. You'll be live with Candy tomorrow evening. Then you'll be live again with me on Thursday. And then Friday, we have our Freebie Friday, which is a real fun one this week. Then Saturday, we now have something new that's happening. Saturday, we'll have our flash sale of items. And then that flash sale now goes through Sunday. So it's a weekend sale now. Because a lot of folks were saying they didn't have time to grab things. So we're going to do it for the whole weekend. My end of month question, next month's theme. Next month's theme is all sorts of groovy florals. Groovy florals. Oh, and Michelle, I'm so glad you brought that up. So we now have a new update for when subscription items will be shipped out by. Thank you everyone who has recently joined our subscriptions. There are so many of you, and I am so appreciative of all of you. But the way that it will work is now we will ship out all subscriptions by the 10th of the month. That is the new time frame, just so everybody knows. Pass it on to a friend because of how many subscribers we have now. And oh my goodness, we love you all so much, and we are so thankful for all of you. Oh my goodness, beyond thankful for all of you. But with that being said, you are going to see on Thursday, I'm going to make the announcement of, do you remember the first 5? That was a thing that we used to do. Remember the first 5? I don't know if y'all remember the first 5 or not. So the first 5 was you could add stuff to your order for the first 5 days of the month or until your order shipped. We are going to start doing that again. So if you are a subscriber, you will be able to add stuff to your order again until your order ships. So you'll have till about probably still the 5th of the month. We're just saying we have until the 10th now because there are so many subscribers, and as you can imagine, we have to do subscriptions, we do first of the month orders, everything happens all at once. So we're just giving ourselves a little bit of leeway. And plus there are some folks that their subscriptions don't even come out until like the 5th or the 6th. So we're just giving ourselves a little bit of grace because there are so many of you, and we also appreciate it. We are participating in Stamptember again. Yes. I don't see why we couldn't say that. I mean, they just posted an Instagram post that like you could clearly zoom in and see our name. You couldn't see what our stamp set is, but it's a good one. I don't know when yet though, when we are going live or when it goes live. I don't have any of that information yet. But hello Melissa, when I know what that is, we have a special Stamptember Brutus Monroe release like we did last year. So we're going to have bundles, it's going to be a whole celebration, I promise. So, did everybody get that? So we are, congratulations, Nikki. We now have 10 days till the 10th for the subscriptions to go out. You will be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Add to your order for those first 10 days until your order ships. Yeah. I missed your set last September, so Heather, this year. So y'all know what our theme is, right? Have any of you gotten our Stamptember before? Have y'all gotten our Stamptember stamp before? This year, I wish I could show you. I wish so badly that I could show you. But I can't. I'm not allowed. Throw away the key. I can tell you what I can tell you without getting in trouble. I mean, I don't think I get in trouble. That it follows that same theme. It follows the same theme, but you'll have to just get it to find out what that theme is. That theme. So show us, Denise. I don't think that's. I'd be kicked right out of the club, kicked right out. And I worked 9 years to almost 10 years to get into the club. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving anytime soon. But this year's, it's a good one. I mean, I'm just gonna say that it's the best one for it's our 10-year anniversary. So we're coming up on our 10-year anniversary of Brutus Monroe. Can you believe it? 10 years. We will be 10 years old in December. Nancy, the spooky card kit will be shown, I think next week or the week after is when I'll show it. Wait till you see what you're getting in there. Wait till you see the paper. Stacy said, I cannot believe it. Right? It's wild. It is wild. But yeah, the spooky card kit will be shown very soon. We only have, I think, 10 of those kits left. If you have taken a look at the sneak peek of the, if you've taken a look at the spooky card kit, it's called Spooky Friends. It's such a cool kit this year. It's very groovy. It's very, I don't know. You're gonna see in the next couple releases. I'm in a very 70s, like I don't know what happened. Oh, when will it be shipped? Does it say on the website? Penny, I can't pull it up right now. It should say on the website when it's expected to be shipped. I'm not 100% certain. I know it's in the next couple of weeks. You've asked for gifts from Stamptember before. Yeah, just ask for a Simon Says Stamp gift card. That's what I would do. In 2013, I've been friends with you guys for 11 years already. I know, isn't that crazy? It was before I even had Brutus Monroe. But yeah, 11 years. 11. Well, 10. It'll be 10 years for us, which is wild. Okay, let's get to it. I'm just looking and making sure that my producers have not sent me any messages and said like, Christopher, what the heck are you doing? Brutus Monroe just mentioned me in a post. That's incredible. So ship September 16th. There you go. You were not even thought of. Correct. But I don't know, like I'm real into like those, like you'll see with the upcoming release for September, like I'm really into those colors right now, and I'm really into like, wait till you see the die of the month. I can't wait for you. The die of the month is so cool. It's so cool. It's a word die, like it's very similar kind of to the You Are My Sunshine and the I Love You a Bushel and a Peck. It says you are loved, and it has these just the coolest florals. You'll see. I don't want to give too much away, but let me just tell you that September is going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, hi Sylvia. So, which card do you want to do first? Would you rather do the popcorn card first or the ghost card first? Which one would you rather do first? I mean, I'm going to show you the products first. But which one would you rather see first? Popcorn, ghost. Okay, we have 3 votes for popcorn and 3 votes for ghost. So whatever the next one is what we'll do. Ghost. All right, we have 4 ghosts, so ghost will be first. But let's head down to the table now, my friends, and talk about, oh my goodness gracious, this every time. I swear, someone must swing from the rafters in here when I'm not in here. We're going to do ghost first. So let's zoom out a little bit, but not too far, because I got all sorts of junk on my desk, you know me. Let's talk about the new release first. So, the new release that just launched today is our beautiful Fall Forest bundle. But, well, they're Fall Forest. It's a Fall Forest bundle, but you can get the items separately if you'd like. So let's talk about these new products. So every Tuesday now, we have a release. You guys, I think you guys have, learned this at this point. You know about this. It's a lot of fun. It's now every Tuesday we have a new release. So I'm not going to use these products tonight. I think I'm going to use these products probably on Thursday, but I just wanted to show you them because if you get them now, they'll ship tomorrow. Depending on where you are, you'll have them by Friday, maybe Saturday, and we can use them together. I'll show you how to use them on Thursday. So the very first item that I'm going to show you is our Fall Forest Mixed Media Stencil. It says Mixed Media Layering Stencil. It's not a layering stencil, so we're going to have to fix that. But this is what the stencil looks like. So just so you all know, we're going to do, let me go to the front view. So you know how Simon Says Stamp has Stamptember. So in, mine said August 27th. Oh, no. They have Stamptember, so we're going to do Stenciltember, I think, in September to make sure that that's not trademarked. But we just retired 26 stencils from our line of products. So that means I got to get busy. We're going to probably release about 30 different stencils in Stenciltember, which, I mean, can we have Stenciltember? Would that be fun? Should we do Stenciltember? I think that's really cool. I mean, why not? Maybe release a new stencil every day in September. What? That might be cool. Because if we're holding subscription orders, I don't know. I think Stenciltember will be fun. All right, let's go back down to the table. I digress. So this is the brand new Fall Forest Mixed Media Stencil. It's really, really cool. It's very pretty. You can use it independently. And it, there's just so much you can do. I mean, so much you can do with this stencil. And we're going to talk about it on Thursday whenever I use it. Then we also have the Fall Foliage 6x6 inch paper. I am going to zoom in on this one because I know a lot of you really, really love our paper designs. And I don't think this one's going to be any different. So we have a new designer here at Brutus Monroe. So you're going to notice, or a new graphics guy here at Brutus Monroe. So you're going to notice a lot of changes in the way the packaging is, and a lot of changes in the way that things are done. And I think you're going to like it. Can you make 6x8 so they can go outside? Yes, Belinda. I think we'll probably do all sizes, right? We'll do all sizes, a different stencil every day. I think that'll be really fun. So this is, again, the Fall Foliage paper pad. So look at how beautiful this paper is. So I can only show you the A side because this is my sample pack, but then I'll flip it over after I show you it, okay? So it coordinates with Gingerbread, Harvest, Phone Book, Holly, Pink Lemonade, and Raven, all right? And this is side A. Look at these papers. Oh my goodness. Do you love them as much as I do? So that's side A. So this is your last page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then your final page is always all of the patterns, remember. And then it shows you, all the patterns on the back. So we'll put that to the side. And then let's look at side B, okay? Tina, I knew you would love it. And these are just very rich. They're very rich, very regal. They're very, very pretty. Now, just a heads up. Remember that these items, I don't know why it's having a hard time focusing. There we go. These items are not an evergreen product. So when these are gone, these are gone. That's the Fall Foliage especially is going to be gone. I think we have 500 of these pads, and when they're gone, they are gone. I love that word so much, Penny. Autumnal. It's one of my favorite words. Yeah, isn't it cool? It's very 3D. Okay, so that is the first two items from the new fall items. Then we have the washi sheets. So the washi sheets are, as you all know, you've all used them before. Hello, Colleen. So the washi sheets they match the paper pad, but if you've not used them before, when you lift them off, do you see how that works? So I usually do this on a piece of cardstock. So I can show you. When you take them off, you can use them, really any way you would like. So This is just a piece of scrap Raven cardstock that I have, but you can go in and do, you know, a pattern. Just leave a little tiny space in between. And then you can take this and cut it and, you know, create a really cool, I mean, you could do a double background with this. So like, let's go all the way across here. I'll show you. This is one of my favorite ways to use the washi sheets. You just kind of, you know, sparingly, not sparingly. We've never done anything sparingly around here. But you're just going to go ahead and add, and I love the washi sheets or the washi strips. It's like the greatest thing because, and I think it's going to get a little bit of diagonal, but that's okay. We're going to pretend that was on purpose. It's because I normally, if I wasn't with all of you guys live, I would like have a T-square out and I'd have all that, but I'm not, we're not doing all that tonight. And, you know, just going to go in there and let's just say, we'll call that, wow, should we call that done? Yeah, we'll call that done. So, you know, I still have two more, but look at how beautiful. I mean, it's like, it's just stunning. But then what you would do, and again, I would, you know, line this up, is, wouldn't that be pretty on a scrapbook page? Is I would just take this, cut this down to 5.5, and then 4 1/4. And now I have panels that are ready to go. See that? These panels are done. All you're going to do is you're going to add, so look, 4 cards done. Now, your paper won't be all janky like this. I grabbed the like janky pieces, like the scrap pieces, but you just add a sentiment. Add a sentiment, put a circle here with a floral. Heck, take your paper pad. And, you know, cut out a circle of one of these beautiful patterns that match. Cut out a circle here, pop it there, put a sentiment on it, and you're done. You are done. Right? Well, just listen while you're in the car, Melissa. Don't watch. Just listen, okay? All right. So that is that. And then, oh, the piece de resistance. So many of you have been asking for such a long... Oh, good, Melissa. Okay. Tell your son I said hello, Melissa. What's his name? Our brand new fall... Whoops. You can see my shoes, see? The brand new, newest, I guess, embossing powder that is called Blue Suede. Blue Suede. And I love it. Hello, Levi. I love it. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's grab our... Uh-oh. Do I have swatch dots in here somewhere? Do I have a swatch dot anywhere? If not, I'll walk around the corner, but I feel like I should have a swatch dot in here somewhere. Because I want to swatch this out to show you. On both white and... All right, hold on. I'm going to go grab a pack of thing of swatch dots. Bear with me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay. My favorite thing. So we'll do one on white. And remember, if you have all of you are all of you familiar with swatch dots? If not, I'll give you a little peek into what a swatch dot is. So a swatch dot is a little dot of adhesive. It's double-sided. but it's a perfect circle. And you use it to, let me just go ahead and I'll just cut these out so they're not giant. Hello, Francie. And cut this out real quick so you can all see what happens. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with those ghosts. I think that's going to be one of my favorite things to show you guys. And so you get in a pack, there's like a big pack and a smaller pack. And what I do is I use these to swatch out my embossing powders and glitters. So what you do is you peel off your back. So see, you're not going to be able to see. Let me show you. See how you can see that adhesive there? Yeah, I have a real fun project for the ghosts. Now you're going to take your blue suede. So this is our brand new blue suede embossing powder. And you're going to love the way that it looks on dark paper because it has a beautiful blue kind of suede sheen to it. You know how suede has like that shine to it? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I might be sounding like cucaracha, but oh, awesome, Mari. Okay. So it's not going to look like much now, but once we heat it up, oh, I think you already got a sneak peek. All right, so we're going to let it, oh, you already got a sneak peek. Okay, so we got to let it set for a second. Make sure it's cool. And then I like to take like a big wispy brush, like a chip brush, I think is what they call this, to get all that mic off. But look, can you see that suede coming through? Isn't it? I think it's so beautiful. And then let's do it on the alabaster real quick. So you can see the difference, because obviously on the white it's going to be very, very, very blue, and on the black it's still very blue, but it's not going to be, you'll see. It's going to show up a lot more. I like it. I like doing like these shades on the darker shades. Now this on our midnight cardstock. I'll tell you. On the midnight cardstock, it is going to be incredible. All right. So let's go ahead and heat this one up now. Does heating the embossing powder affect the adhesive? It does not, Colleen. Watch. It does not hurt it at all. Because this specific adhesive can be heated. It doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't hurt anything at all. All right, so we're going to give this a little time to... Yes. Yes, it does, doesn't it? So this is our difference here. I'll hold them side by side. So it's almost like you're getting two embossing powders for the price of one, right? Because on the darker cardstock, it takes on a whole different, has a whole different personality, right? I love that. Love it, love it. All right, so that is blue suede. Blue suede. All right, We're going to make our ghost card first, and I'm so excited to make it. So excited to make it. So first what we're going to do is we're going to grab a piece of our Raven cardstock. This is just a little sampling kind of my Raven cardstock. And we're going to take our paper and we're going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And we're going to do something very... It has an interference color. Yes, it does have an interference color. The interference is the blue. Absolutely. Okay. And we are going to... Actually, let me grab my white. Let me grab a sheet of... my... There we go. I think that's going to show up a little bit better. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab a little bit of pixie spray. And this is going to be unorthodox, but that's okay. Whoops. Wrong one. I just got a fresh one. It's wonderful. Being in this craft room, it's the best thing ever because things just appear for me. they just appear. It's wonderful. Okay, so we're putting that down on there because that's going to hold it in place. But we're not using like our stick and stamp mat for this because of we're going to be going really off of the edges. You're just going to have to trust me on this one, okay? So that is our piece of Raven cardstock. Now I'm going to grab my little ghosties, my ghost masks. Here they are. I love them so very much, and they're such a phenomenal price point. I'm going to open them up and look at them. Wait till I show you them. Look at these little guys. How wonderful. And you get, I think, do you get 8 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let me show you these on a bigger piece of Raven before here we go. Because they're not all going to fit on here, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, you get 8. Look at how fun they are. Aren't they cool? I mean, I'm sure you can think of it, but don't all of the stencils cut out the negative? Why not always use the negatives for masking? I guess it just depends on... I guess it just depends on the way the stencils get cut out. Yeah, I could not have enough ghosts. I couldn't. So this is BRU 6816 if you're looking for it on the website. I want to say they're very inexpensive. How much are they if you're a subscriber? I want to say it's like crazy inexpensive. Oh, that it would glue paper to paper. I mean, it depends on how much you use. This will definitely come off. You're just gonna have to, be gentle with it. So, all right. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab our ghosties, and I think this one we're gonna put in the front. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna hit this with a little bit of pixie spray. Okay, and we're just gonna place this wherever we want it. Okay, so there's our first one. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to keep putting more. Shows $3.99 but no discount. Uh-oh. That means... hold, please. I believe that was Miss Heather Collins that would have put that in. Hold, please, one moment. I will fix it for everyone. Okay, I just added it on, so you should be good to go. You might just have to refresh. Yep, just got to refresh. What does one need to be subscribed to? So, if you're a subscriber to any of our subscription products, so the stencil of the month, the die of the month, the Stamp Club Plus, any of those different subscriptions, you get 15% off every day from all of the Brutus Monroe products, as well as any of the Scoozies candy products. So It's just a really, really cool benefit that you get. If you're a subscriber, we have well over 1,000 subscriptions now, or people that subscribe, and we're very fortunate for that. But we give you a little something for being a subscriber, and that is what it is. So all you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to fill in all of your ghosts. So right now you're just going to go in and see how I'm just like, and when you put, oh my goodness, my ghost just flew away. Hold on. What a travesty. So when you put your ghosts on, you're gonna be able to kind of see where there's not a whole lot of spots left, but I think there's a couple spots left. We keep adding more every month for the candy subscription. Wait until you all see the candy subscription. Wait until you all see it next month, because we're starting to get into the fall candies. I love it. All right, so see how I'm just adding on the ghosts, and they're just, you don't have to be able to see like their entire faces, right? You can just add them on and, you know, just place them so that they kind of, you know, all go together. See what I mean? And, you know, obviously we sell the Pixie Spray here at Brutus Monroe. We sell lots of Pixie Spray here at Brutus Monroe. And I'm going to keep my last little one just to the side here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Alabaster Pigment ink, okay? And I'm going to use my Alabaster Pigment ink to do a little blending. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word of what I was trying to do. I'm going to be using something else too here. I just had to make sure that I grabbed it. I had to make sure that I had it. So I'm going to take my pigment ink, and I'm going to take my designated pigment ink brush. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to blend in some color. So you want this to be kind of loosey-goosey, because you don't want to have like too heavy of pigment ink in just one spot. We're just trying to kind of make a, I don't know, a ghost-like appearance. I crack myself up. A ghost-like appearance, yes. That's what we're attempting here. Uh-oh. Hold on one moment, I just noticed something. I just noticed I didn't have something prepared. I apologize. Okay, much better. Much, much better. Okay. I needed to have this particular item prepared before I started doing stenciling, but I got it now. We're good. All right. So we're going to go back in just with a little bit more pigment. But luckily, that Pixie Spray is really holding our ghosts down. Okay? Right? I love the Haunted Mansion. Oh my goodness, you're speaking my language. And I just realized I don't have my stamp here for a sentiment, so we're just going to have to we'll add the sentiment on Thursday. That's all there is to it. So again, I'm just going in, and you don't want to use too much of the pigment ink, because it's going to be pretty thick anyway. So it's going to blend in. Okay. There we go. Yes, she will always have a way to anything that she needs here at Brutus Monroe. She always will be able to she'll always be able to get it. That is for sure. Give me one moment, everyone. All right, so we might try to refresh again. It might take a moment for the servers to catch up. But if you don't get a discount on it, don't worry. We'll give you a store credit. I think it's only going to be like a couple, a little bit off of it. I don't know. Yes, live. Yes, I am live. Yes. All right, so we're giving this a second to set. It's doing pretty good right now. Okay. I know, I was thinking about just writing boo and cutting it out. I thought that would be something fun. But I have an idea for a cut file. We have really, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the cut files we have at BrutusMonroe.com, but we have the best cut files. And those cut files, I love them. I really do. So I'm excited to use one of those cut files as my plan. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stencil tray. So many of you have already gotten this stencil tray, and I'm so excited that you got it home, because I'm just going to take these off. As I pull them off, I'm going to put them directly into my stencil tray, okay? And that's what the stencil tray was made for, was to pop these. Look how good these look. So I'm just popping this in the stencil tray, okay, and letting them sit in there for a minute. But look at how good this is looking. I grab my little helper tool. The stencil tray has really been a game changer for me, because this rubber portion at the bottom, remember, nothing will stick to it. So when I have like different types of glazes and things like that I have stuck on there, it's wonderful because it doesn't stick. And look at how that pigment is just coming out. I should have also told you, I put a little bit of our stencil cleaner. I sprayed a little bit of the stencil cleaner in here before I pop these in. Because you can just take your stencil cleaner and just, spritz a little bit, or just pour like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of it in, and you're good to go. So, all right, so let me grab my last one here. Actually, I'm going to peel this off of here. Trying to be very careful because I don't want to move any of my background pieces. And let's grab our center one. Actually, let's use, there we go. There we go. How fun are those ghosts? And remember, if you are using a Brutus Monroe, I'm just going to wash these off real quick while we're here. A Brutus Monroe alabaster paper, it's going to, or not alabaster, alabaster ink. I'm trying to clean and talk at the same time. It's not working for me. It's going to, see how white that is? And as it dries, it will become whiter. Like, it becomes a whole lot whiter. All right, so let me move my tray off the side because I'm not going to use any more. I'm actually going to pop this right into the sink over here because I don't plan on using any more stencils today. Well, I am going to use stencils, so hold on. Let me just set that. I'm going to set that in the sink for now. Grab my stencil cleaner cloth. Yeah, the stencil tray, it's one of my absolute favorite things. All right, so now let's heat set this real quick, shall we? Okay, there we go. Love that. Now, something that's retiring that I am sad, but also know that it's time. And I don't even know what the price of these are right now. I know it's crazy, the price of these, and those are our Neon Chroma Mist. They are retiring. So they're retiring for now. This doesn't mean forever, but we had to start retiring some colors because we have so many beautiful colors coming. So if you've always wanted to try these Neon Chroma Mists, I'm going to show you how they work in a second. Now's your time because they're going away. So right now, we're just creating kind of our background, and then we're going to finish this on Thursday. So all I'm going to do is, remember, I always say take this when you first are priming it. Prime it like in your garbage can. But I want to add just a couple spritzes of our neon. Look at how beautifully neon that is. Oh, I love these neon colors. So I've started with Pink Glow. Now I'm going to go in with Orange Glow. That's highway robbery. On our part, not yours. So I added a little Orange Glow. And remember, these are UV reactive. So they're like, it's just super, super cool. $2.10 for Neon Chroma. So if you love our neon shades, which I know so many of you do, now would be the time to grab them. Grab yourself 4 or 5 of them. Grab 4 or 5 of them. Glow in the dark. Jamie, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could try. I never say never. You know that. So we just did the green glow, and I'm going to do the purple glow. Purple glow is one of my favorites. All right. So now I'm going to show you. You're welcome, Renee. You got here just in time for me to use it. I'm making the next card in just a moment. They discount in the cart to $2.10. That's incredible. So see our neon. And I'm going to pull this to the side and show you those colors. Wait until they dry. And then we're going to do a really cool sentiment on this. But we're not going to do the sentiment today. We're going to do the sentiment on Thursday. Okay. I just wanted to show you how you could use this. And isn't that crazy that that's not a printed piece of paper? I mean, this is... We have orange glitter stock. Yeah. Isn't that cool? And wait until you see how it reacts with the alabaster. We'll talk about it on Thursday. Okay, let me put this over to the side now because we got some popcorning to do. Yes, the glow-in-the-dark embossing powder is incredible. All right. So, let's get working on our popcorn, shall we? Shall we? So this is our Carnival Corn embossing powder. And then we have our brand new, very, very exciting, stencil that I designed for our dear sweet Renee. And it is called Renee's Popcorn Mixed Media. This is a layering stencil. And I'm going to show you how you can use it with your Carnival Corn embossing powder. Okay. So we have 2 different layers to this, obviously, as you can see. And we are going to use a full-size piece of paper, well, full-size adjacent piece of paper to make our card. Well, I guess, maybe we'll just use we'll use a full sheet. Why not? And we're going to start with actually our popcorn as opposed to, now I labeled mine A and B, so I knew how it layered up. You don't have to do that. It just makes it much easier for me when I'm demoing with you. You will be able to tell how it's supposed to be if you are doing this in real life at home. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this down with my Pixie tape. Soon we will have the Brutus Monroe tape, and I can't wait. So I'm just going to pop that down there and down there maybe, and let's see, do I want to do any more? No, I think we'll be good. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in with, instead of the clear embossing, we're going to go in with the white. I like to do a white base whenever I'm doing a lighter embossing powder, because it actually, I mean, it holds really, really well. And also it will help to make sure that all of our embossing powder adheres really, really well. So I'm just going in, adding in my alabaster. And again, you can use your embossing ink if you would like, but this has just been a trick that has worked for me for a very long time when I'm doing lighter embossing powders. It is completely up to you. You do whatever makes you happy, but I like to let you know what works for me and what has worked for me in the past, because then it hopefully will work for you too. All right, the one thing that I did forget to do is I forgot to draw in my little pencil guide. Remember, our layering stencils now have these little square pencil guides to make it much easier, because it's so hard to see sometimes when you need to line it up. Let me go grab my tray again. Yeah, the glow-in-the-dark embossing powder is incredible. Okay. Got my tray, friends. So I'm going to take this off of here and pop this into my tray here. It's the best thing ever, really, because it's like literally just, it's melting away that ink already. Yeah, you do you, boo. It's melting that ink away already, which makes me so happy. All right, so now we're going to grab our popcorn, carnival corn embossing powder. And remember, for our dear sweet Candy, who is our inspiration team manager, we went ahead and put a circle label on here, because you can just peel that circle label right off and put it on top of a jar. We do sell the embossing powder jars that we use. Now tell me that that's not some cool popcorn. All for you, my dear sweet Renee. We were literally sitting in my office in a meeting, and I'm sure that Heather and Jess were sick of me because I was not paying attention to the meeting. Because as soon as she said that you wanted a, she said you wanted a popcorn stencil, I said, okay, done. Done. Say less. Right? Yeah. Well, I just kept watching her try to cut them out in a circle. And I was like, it's so hard. But again, we didn't have to change the price of our embossing powder of the month because of this flat pack. It's been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and heat this up. Isn't this cool? It looks like popcorn, doesn't it? And I don't know if y'all have used this powder yet, but this powder has the, I'll show you in a second. It's what we call a hybrid powder. So it has our puff powder in it, as well as our beautiful yellow powder. So when you heat it up, it is going to give you the look of popcorn, because it's not going to be this deep, deep, deep yellow. Now I think we're good. Yep. So now I'm going to zoom in. Correct. Let me zoom in and show you how it's like yellow, but also the camera's having a hard time picking it up because of, let's really zoom in. See how it has like flecks of white in it? Isn't that cool? So you're just going to have to, you'll just have to see it in real life, but it is incredible how this looks. It's really, really cool. All right, so this should be set by now. Yep, it sets pretty quickly. We're good. Now we're gonna grab our A stencil, because normally you would do this stenciling first, but it's completely up to you. Oh wait, hold on. Let me brush this off, because there's like a whole bunch of stragglers that we don't want. All right, there we go. And now we'll put our A on here. For the circle labels on this, the embossing powder of the month, Candy. You're just going to line up your little squares to the best of your ability. I'm kind of right on top of it, but not right on top of it. And it doesn't make it, it doesn't matter if it's, remember, it does not matter if it's perfect. It's going to be tricky for you to get it to be perfect. But again, we didn't even use all of the, we didn't even use all of the background. The background was, we only used, part of it, because we don't need the whole thing. All right, so now I'm going to take my Weeping Willow from Simon Hurley. And I'm just going to go in and stencil on top. And I'm using Simon Hurley's ink because it is a water-based ink, so it's going to give us almost like an airbrushed look to our popcorn, as opposed to like a very, very stark, hard line, because that would be too much. But you can do this again however you would like. If you're going in with just some yellow beforehand, it's completely up to you. But this is also going to give us, it's going to catch in some little areas, and that will make it look like there's some more burnt pieces as well. All right. So now we're going to peel this off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And that is going to give us our really cool, yes, you sure could. Popping this in my stencil treatment. And there's our popcorn. So you can see some areas are going to get, it does sort of look like leopard spots. You can bug her because we have the live tomorrow. Listen, bug away. Bug away. All right, I'm just gently zhuzhing my stencils to make sure that they get... You could do a light orange. I mean, you could do, really, the sky's the limit, my friends. But I mean, it looks like popcorn to me, right? Does it look like popcorn to you? I think it looks like popcorn. So, all right. So I am going to, let me put my stencils away, and we're just going to cut this puppy out and make a quick little card from it, right? Let's heat set it real quick. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut this puppy out. We'll cut it to 4. Well, let's just cut it out here. Okay. So we need this to be 5 1/4. No, 4. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/4. So let's first cut down to 4. Oh, what did I do? Let me straighten that out a little bit. Something went terribly wrong there. By 5 1/4. No, by 5. I don't think I did that right, but that's okay. I was trying to do a lot of math. Tomorrow may be your day. That would be awesome. So let me grab a card base here. See how things line up. I don't know if I think I, yep. I got the top and bottom too, so I need to do this at 3 3/4. 3 3/4 to make it match up, which is okay. NBD. We got this. Anybody could win. It can be any type of order, right? All right, so there we go. So we got that. And then we're just going to add on our little stamp and sentiment, which is the what's poppin'. Okay, and I have the die here for this as well. And we're just going to pop that in the corner there and call that done. But I think I want to use some of the Circus Life paper for the back, because this is just such a cool paper. I would use the popcorn, but we're not going to be able to read it. So I think I'm going to do this Harlequin one, because I really love this one. So we'll cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4, because then we'll have another little border. Okay. Oh, I knew it was going to happen soon. I don't think I have any refills, but that's okay. Do I have refills here? Nope. Nope. Okay. We'll just use some glue. No big deal. No, the popcorn panel, I thought I cut it that size, but I messed up. I'm messed up. That's what I get for talking and crafting. Happens to me all the time, unfortunately. You would think after 10 years I'd be able to do it, but I guess yes, Jess's sleepover party is going to be so much fun. It's a slumber party for her birthday, and I can't wait for you to see the products. It's a fun little product pack that you get. It's a super fun little product pack that you get. All right, so let's grab our dies. Where in tarnation did I put the stamp? Well, I'll be darned. Oh, here it is. It was stuck to... What in tarnation? All right, let's move this to the side now. Let's grab our stamp and our sentiment. Oh, I think we'll do all of it because there's a little thingy of popcorn too that like overflowed. We need to use that too. And there's also a little circle that will cut out your star there. And there's like this will cut out the star. There's a whole lot going on here. We're not getting into all that tonight, but because of course my very first later live I am going over. Isn't it beautiful, Jamie? She is a real beaut. All right. Someone is out there revving their engine. It's very serious. It is very serious up at the old pizza shop. All right. So we're just gonna... Oh my goodness gracious. We should be fine. Are we fine? Yeah, we're good. I forgot I've never used this stamp before, or have not used this stamp yet, so it was a little sticky, but that's okay. Nope. It was too blurry. Can't do it. Can't do it. That happens to me sometimes when it's a new stamp. Does that happen to you? That's pretty good for the first one, so I'd say we could probably leave that as done, but I'm gonna stamp it one more time just in case. Yeah, it's definitely a good one, and as I said before, when it is gone, it is gone. Gone-zo. That's just how all of our seasonal stuff works. Right now as it stands, because we used to save so many things, and we were like, oh, we have to save these things forever, and then it was like, oh my word, we have so many products, and we were just saving too much. So these items are now seasonal. Going in and adding some color to my popcorn here. And I hope that many of you have gone in and taken a look at the retirement section. Because like I said before, those are really, really gone. Oh yes, thank you. A thumbs up would be appreciated. That really helps the algorithm and make sure. And also, take a look and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, because I know there were lots of folks I was talking to not that long ago that was like, I'm not getting your notifications. And I said, well, are you subscribed to the channel? And wouldn't you believe it, they weren't. So that is a big part of how you get notifications, is by being subscribed. So just make sure that you're subscribed. Because if you aren't, you will not get those notifications. Okay. Yes, we need. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok, and we would love to go live on TikTok. But we can't until we have 1,000 followers. But we're getting there. We're close, I think. Jess and I were just talking about that the other day. Excuse me. I just sneezed within an inch of my life. Only need 194 subscribers. That's wild. Gonna be very gentle. There we go. Because that is a tiny little sentiment in that font. That's something. All right. Oh, thank you, Alan. They're the best. It's just me. I just exist. They are the bread and butter. They are the bread and butter to this operation. Okay. Yes, Candy does have a surprise. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to tune in tomorrow. I just tell you all the time, I'm the luckiest guy in the world that I get to do this every day. And for 10 years, I've gotten to do this every day. Still wild to me. Wild to me. I didn't think we were going to make it 10 minutes. I really didn't. I know everybody thinks that I'm kidding about that, but I'm not kidding. I really thought we wouldn't make it 10 minutes. All right, so this is like the perfect little guide just to be down here, because we don't want to cover up a lot of our popcorn, right? I don't want to. I mean, you can if you want to, but that's not what I'm here for. So I'm going to add a little glue. Oh, my pen has gotten a little wonkalina. That's okay, though. Thank you to everyone that is placing their orders right now. We sure do appreciate it. There are lots of orders coming in right now because of that sale, the retirement sale, and we do appreciate that, because the retirement sale... Actually, I'm going to use this piece that I already have here. is our second biggest sale of the year, because we have our Black Friday, which you get so many free gifts, and then we have the retirement sale, which is a big sale. There's generally not as much in the retirement sale because we only retire every quarter. We retire about 30 products. But also, you may not know this, but our Labor Day sale is coming up. Oh, that's so exciting. You have one hell of a... I do, Michelle. I do. I had the best team in the world. I wouldn't have... I can tell you right now, without getting Weepy McWeeperson, I would not have made it through this year without them. That's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, my Lord. Do you see what I did? Oh, my goodness. Well, here you go. Here's your card. Have you ever done that before? What I'll do is I'll just take this off and then I will I'll just add this to another card front. There we go. There we go. Upside down and backwards. Is that what that means? So there's our what's poppin'. And now I think I can show you probably our ghosts are almost dry. Look at how cool these ghosts are looking. Isn't that cool? We're going to get a much closer look once it's completely dry. But that is that. I love the popcorn. I love it. All right. All right, everybody. And it's cool enough in here now that the camera didn't overheat and shut off. So thank you all so much for, make a pop-up cards, right? Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you oh so very much. You have no idea how lucky or how much I appreciate you and how lucky I am to be able to do this every single day. I say it all the time. This is really a privilege to be able to serve all of you with these products and give you, the little breaks and coupons and discounts and things when we can. We try to give you the breaks and the discounts and the coupons as much as we possibly can and the free gifts because I was just like you and I was looking for the best way to do my crafting and not break the bank. And I say was like you because now I'm able to have all of the crafts. Owning a craft company affords that to you. But I appreciate y'all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is simply a memory or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow when we are live packing and hopefully giving away $1,000 gift card. So I will see you all soon, my friends.